Okay, Luis, it's 2035. What does it look like? What's happening? What do you see?
I'm looking out the window, hoping that my kids will come and will bring their kids to see me, and I'll be able to tell them all these crazy stories, of how we all started, how I was inspired by a bunch of really determined and persistent people that I met when I came to Ithaca, and how that was the fuel, that for many years has kept me going. So what I see is finally something that I like.
I feel relief more than anything else. I think especially for youth, people my age and younger, maybe, there's a lot of anxiety and fear associated with looking at the future, particularly around climate change. So it feels like we don't really have a choice. We have to create this beautiful place.
What was difficult and scary over the past 15 years was that we couldn't see what everybody was doing. And in fact, everybody was doing their own little piece, but it wasn't immediately visible to each other. So sometimes it felt like nothing was happening. And that was terrifying because things just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And New York City was underwater, and Miami was underwater, and San Francisco was, Oakland was under. So what was hard was keeping going, even though we weren't sure whether we were succeeding.
I think it's the moment that you were just describing when we realize you're not alone in this fight. I feel like, in the fight against something so big as climate change, you can feel really isolating because what can you as one person do? But I think the important thing is to remember that not one person or not one organization has led us to here in 2035. I think the moment where everything has changed is where we realize that, we're all working together. We have to work together to fix this. So.
When you're